One of the most common questions I get on my channel is how I find the footage for my videos, which is usually like old seminar footage from the 80s or 70s. This is pretty simple. This should be a fast video. There are three major components to this. Number one, know who you are looking for. You need to have a name, and ideally a name plus a style. Those two things should bring up hits. Where do you find these names? Books, blogs, other forum posts, basically. If you're talking about Aikido, I would recommend the Aikido Journal. There's many books out there. Anywhere you can find practitioners' names and you're interested to see if there's footage of them. Sometimes there will be, sometimes there won't be. Just depends on the era and depends on basically how prominent a figure they were. Step number two, or rather tip number two, use the native language of the martial art you're searching for. So for Japanese names, use Japanese. For Japanese martial arts, use Japanese. For Chinese, obviously use Chinese. Okay, you're telling me to learn a whole language. No, I am not. If you do know some of that language, you can download the Japanese keyboard, for example, for your desktop. I'm not going to go into that here. There are tutorials, just look it up on Google. But if you don't want to use the keyboard, that's fine. You don't have to. Just go to the Wikipedia page for these people, and usually their name rendered in their native tongue will be there. Control C, Control V, copy paste right into the search bar. Do the same thing with the style. So if it's Aikido, you're going to want to use the Japanese kanji for Aikido plus the Japanese kanji for the instructor's name. If you do this, you will very quickly discover that different languages open up pocket dimensions in the internet. I can guarantee you, you will probably get different hits based on the language that you're using. Step number three, train your algorithm. Basically, to do this, all you really have to do is subscribe to channels that have videos that you like. Usually, if you subscribe through that video's actual page, that's even better. Like videos, put videos into your watch laters, make a playlist of videos, share those videos. And when I say subscribe to channels, by the way, I mean even channels that are dead. This isn't necessarily about subscribing to channels you think are going to post ever again, so much as it is sending signals to the algorithm that you like this kind of content, because the algorithm is smart enough these days to pick up on the fact that, oh, this guy likes older footage of X martial art, and it will eventually naturally just push that content to your feed. I pretty regularly find stuff that I didn't know exist through this method. If you want to be really extra about it, you can even make a completely separate YouTube account and only like, subscribe, share, build playlists for this kind of content on that channel. And eventually you should be getting basically mostly just old footage. So in review, name of the person you're looking for plus their style in English should give you some hits if there is film out there of that person. If you want more hits or different hits, use the name of that person and their style in the tongue native to wherever that style came from. So for Japanese martial arts, that's Japanese. And finally, train your algorithm through inputs, which is just subscribing to channels, liking videos, putting them into playlists, sharing, or even starting a wholly separate account devoted just for searching for those videos. That's it. There's really no secrets here. There is a little bit of research you're going to have to do on the front end to get that name list, but other than that, it's pretty straightforward. Hopefully this helps some people, and I apologize for how long it's taken me to get this video out. I have a bit of a summer cold if it doesn't come up in the audio, so it's been a bit of a week. But here it is, nonetheless. Long asked for, now delivered. Thank you so much for listening and watching, and as always, supporting the channel. There is no channel without you, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.